A company called Rose Scholar and a Tampa adventurist are taking Floridians to places once considered dangerous. Famed zoologist Dian Fossey shed light on Rwanda in the 1960s when she dedicated her life to the endangered mountain gorilla.
And now more and more people are hiking into the African mountains to go face to face with these wild animals. And a very special Wildside, Randy Roush visits Rwanda in search of the elusive mountain gorilla.
It is some of Africa's most spectacular landscape. 5 extinct volcanoes tower into the Rwanda sky, making up what is known here as Volcanoes National Park, home to the endangered mountain gorilla. It is rugged terrain here, a place only for adventurists.
3 years ago,
visiting mountain gorillas is part privilege and conservation at work. Only guests with permits can step foot into this wilderness. Tampa guide Jed Caddick, along with armed guards, lead the way.
this morning we're going to head out in search of gorillas, and we're not sure how far the gorillas are. They could be 5 minutes from the edge of the park, they could be an hour from the edge of the park. But that's the excitement of going on a gorilla trek.
The trek up the mountain is both exhilarating and exhausting. At nearly 10,000 feet, the air is thin and the pathway often steep. After an hour of hiking, there are signs we're getting close.
Right now, we've found some evidence that the gorillas were eating here yesterday.
But those gorillas have moved on, so we press on. Jed knows the gorillas are nearby.
Oh, you'll see them in a minute.
And this is the reason people travel thousands and thousands of miles to Rwanda, to get up close and personal with these mountain gorillas. Right now, these amazing creatures are doing what they do on a daily basis, going through their normal routines.
And that routine consists of searching for food. I'm amazed how close they walk near my girlfriend Kathleen holding the camera. Our guide tells us to remain still. Mountain gorillas eat a steady diet of 50 pounds of vegetation a day. As one eats, we move downhill through the bamboo forest. The gorillas are on the move. Suddenly, I see something amazing, a baby gorilla. Our guide pulls away brush for a better look. I can't believe how close we get to this youngster. As we stare in amazement, the mother gorilla and now baby in tow move on. Nearby is the male silverback. He's in charge of 7 females. This guy weighs 500 pounds. Remember, there are no cages. These are wild animals.
Well, each gorilla trek, you are only allowed 1 hour with the gorillas, and that's so that our presence doesn't disturb their life too much.
Sadly, there are only 700 gorillas left in the wild. To understand their demise, I hiked to a respected gravesite.
This is the grave of Dian Fossey, a woman who was dedicated to the mountain gorillas.
Fossey spent 20 years living with gorillas, dedicating her life to protecting the species, only to be murdered, possibly by poachers. Hollywood celebrated Fossey's dream, telling her story in Gorillas in the Mist. What I realized about Fossey and my trip to Rwanda is that one person can really make a difference. Her dedication to protect these amazing animals has now been passed on to future generations. Their future is now up to us.
Randy, that was awesome. Can anyone go and see the mountain gorillas?
Yeah, anyone that is able to hike the mountain
Yeah.
to make the long trek, they can make it up there. They can go see the gorillas. We had people in our group that were 60, 70 years old. They made it to the top.
Wow. Is it dangerous? It looks like it could be.
Anytime you're around wild animals, there's an element of danger involved.
Right.
On our particular trek, when you saw the baby gorilla and the mother, there was a moment there when the mother gorilla, I think, felt we were getting a little bit too close to her pathway, and she made it known that she was not real happy with that. Our cameras were rolling during this. We're focusing on the silverback gorilla, but you'll get an idea of the emotion that was flying when that happened. Take a look.
Randy, don't move, don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
No problem, no problem. Wait.
Don't move.
So you were all just frozen.
Hold still. You
Yeah,
freeze in
don't
your tracks.
move.
No matter what the silverback does, even if he charges you, you want to hold still and he'll back down.
Were you ever afraid?
I was afraid then,
Yeah.
What was going on? What exactly do we do? It all happened fast.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not a great photographer, so it finally
Kathleen
realized.
is your girlfriend. By the way, I think she's terrific.
She's very brave.
Yes.
And you two took all the video in that picture? In that piece?
Yep, all ourselves.
That's
Nice.
true.
Yeah,
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank
with
you for
us.
letting us share it with you guys.
Awesome. We
I could
enjoyed
watch that all day. That is really great
That
stuff.
baby was so cute.
Now, if you would like more information about seeing the gorillas, go to TampaBase10.com, click on Life Around the Bay, scroll down to the Wildside icon, and there you'll find a link to Rhodes Scholar and the Mountain Gorilla Treks.
That was a
about that?
treat.